Nvidia's grip on the world's most valuable AI hardware is under direct threat. Elon Musk has declared his new AI chips will not only match, but surpass Nvidia and AMD on speed, on scale, on raw output. Billions in future contracts are suddenly in play. Data center build-outs are being paused. Investors are shifting capital, uncertain who will control the next wave of artificial intelligence. For the first time in years, the chip king's dominance is no longer assured. This isn't just a race for faster processors. It's a direct assault on the power structure of AI itself. Nvidia and AMD have set the pace for years, dictating who gets access to the best hardware and at what price. Now, Musk's public challenge has exposed a vulnerability, the entire sector's dependence on a single supply chain, a single roadmap, a single gatekeeper. The illusion of inevitability is gone. The market is bracing for a realignment that could redraw the boundaries of who builds, owns, and profits from artificial intelligence. Nvidia's H100 chips are the backbone of today's AI boom. Every major model, from OpenAI to Google, relies on them. AMD has tried to compete, but Nvidia's CUDA ecosystem and early lead have kept it ahead. Musk, through XAI and Tesla, has been a major customer, publicly complaining about shortages, delays, and pricing power. Now, he's announced a new chip initiative, not just for his own companies, but for the open market. The promise is clear: faster chips delivered sooner at a scale that could flood the market and break the current bottleneck. But this isn't just about hardware specs. It's about who controls the future of AI infrastructure. Nvidia's dominance has let it dictate terms to hyperscalers, startups, and even governments. If Musk delivers, that leverage evaporates. If he fails, Nvidia's position becomes even more entrenched. The mechanism at the heart of this standoff is simple: control over supply. Nvidia's business model is built on artificial scarcity. By tightly managing chip releases, prioritizing select customers, and locking developers into its software stack, Nvidia has created a market where demand always exceeds supply. This lets them command premium prices and extract long-term commitments from buyers. Musk's move is designed to break this cycle. By accelerating his chip development timeline and promising open access, he's betting that sheer volume can overwhelm Nvidia's managed scarcity. If Musk can deliver chips at scale before Nvidia's next generation lands, he can force a price war, erode Nvidia's margins, and shift bargaining power back to buyers. The impact goes far beyond technical specs. If Musk succeeds, AI hardware could become cheaper and more widely available, lowering barriers for startups, research labs, and even national governments. For investors, the stakes are enormous. A reset in chip pricing could reshape the economics of every AI-driven business model. The risk is enormous. Chip fabrication is capital-intensive and brutally unforgiving. Delays, yield issues, or supply chain disruptions could turn Musk's promise into a liability. If he misses his targets, Nvidia's grip only tightens. If he succeeds, the entire AI hardware landscape resets overnight. To see the stakes, consider the UK government's recent scramble for AI chips. In 2023, the UK announced a £100 million plan to buy Nvidia hardware for national research. But as supply tightened, delivery dates slipped, and costs ballooned, critical projects stalled. The UK's AI ambitions were held hostage by a single supplier's bottleneck, a scenario now playing out across industries and borders. The inflection point is already here. Major cloud providers are delaying new data center builds, waiting to see if Musk's chips materialize. Venture-backed AI startups are holding off on hardware commitments, unwilling to lock in at Nvidia's prices if a cheaper, faster alternative is imminent. Even governments are reconsidering procurement strategies. The market is in limbo. No one wants to be caught on the wrong side of a supply revolution. Nvidia's response has been measured but unmistakable. They've accelerated their own roadmap, hinted at new partnerships, and quietly tightened allocation to less strategic customers. The old playbook, control the flow, dictate the terms, is suddenly under strain. This is more than a fight over chips. It's a test of how much power a single supplier can wield in a critical technology market. The outcome will shape not just who profits from AI, but who gets to build it, deploy it, and set its direction. If Musk succeeds, it will prove that even the most entrenched hardware monopolies can be broken by speed, scale, and public pressure. If he fails, it will reinforce the lesson that control over supply chains is the ultimate source of power in the modern economy. The future of AI is being decided not in code, but in silicon and logistics. The next few quarters will reveal whether Musk's challenge is a genuine threat or a costly distraction. For now, the only certainty is uncertainty. The chip king's crown is no longer secure, and the entire industry is holding its breath. Who would you bet on? Capital Rifts, where money breaks,